16 times bad news travels. Only 3 times good news will travel. So when you're dealing with clients and you have business going, even tough clients that come to you and say, well, you didn't do your job, or you dropped the ball, and maybe you did drop the ball. What are you going to do with that client? You got to have that cross your mind that if you don't deal with this properly, try to deal with it in a proper way, in a good way, that they're going to spread bad news about you 16 times. And have you ever thought about the previous cell phone provider that you had? Because it seems like we've all switched. I switched from TELUS to Bell because TELUS was horrible customer service. I love telling people that. Oh, TELUS. When I run into someone that has something good to say about TELUS, I'm surprised. What about my wife? She calls me from the tarmac at the airport. She hadn't left. It's been 5 hours and she's still on the local airport where we're from. She was on Air Canada and the guy next to her says, oh, that's normal. That's his Air Canada. And it kind of got me thinking, well, I have to fly to Vancouver in a couple weeks. I'm gonna definitely book WestJet. If I got a choice, I'm gonna go WestJet. It's amazing how the bad news is influencing people. You got to think about what happens with your clients. You got to think that this news is going to travel. But the thing is, I've had huge success turning these bad news situations into massive opportunities to service and even win back business. My brother, he's asked me to be his business coach. He's taking over Domino's Pizza in Whistler. He's going to become the owner. He's in a process for there. So now he's running the entire store. He has this one client or customer. It's a large school, and they called and said, your service is horrible, we're not going to order it. And that's 30 pizzas in one shot. Like that's what you kind of look for. My brother says, whatever, they're a pain in the ass anyways. I thought about it and I thought, why are they a pain in the ass? Well, I guess we've been pretty bad. You know, the last month before I was here, it was some bad customer service. I said, Josh, you got to realize something. These people are in a small community called Whistler. You know that when they have their big teachers convention and they talk pizza, Domino's is coming up. I said, you need to look at this as a very serious, potentially emergency situation. You need to take this seriously. Go over there personally and look them in the eye and say, look, I'm the new manager. I apologize for the service. And I want to tell you, I completely understand if you never use us again, but I wanted to come over here and personally apologize for the level of service we've given you. What happens if that happens? My brother's going to do this, and I'm going to find out how it goes. But I already kind of know what's going to happen is, first of all, they're not going to take any business from Domino's ever again. But what he's going to do is stop the spread of bad news. Most likely, they're going to be ordering from Domino's very soon. How many pizza people come over and apologize? He sets himself different. It's an opportunity to absolutely shine. So remember, 16 times is the number bad news is going to travel. 3 times is when good news. Think about it. How many people you're hearing talk bad news now? You'll start seeing it.